Hey guys, Miniguchi here. It's about 3:30 in the morning. Um, I've just been having some trouble sleeping, so I figured I would pop on and talk for a bit. Might seem dark. I'm not turning on any lights. Um, I have something really bothering my conscience. About something, and I don't know if I put this video up if it can relate to anybody, but I happen to know somebody that is seeing a married man, and actually let me back up a little bit on that. They were seeing each other. He claimed that he was separated, or actually the girl, well, she assumed he was separated from his wife, and something made her curious to look stuff up. Actually, she got information from a girl that was a friend of hers that graduated from cosmetology school, and they went to this event. It's like one of those events with like a bunch of vendors that they buy like supplies from, like hair supplies, and there's like hair and makeup artists there. But anyway, she was looking for a makeup artist. I guess to go to her daughter's apartment to do makeup for an event, and her friend had given her this woman's information, and said, "Oh, she's on MySpace, blah blah blah." And so the girl went and looked up the information. Went and looked up this makeup artist's information on MySpace, and it happened to, she had her first name, maiden name, and a married name, and it was just weird that she thought, oh well, this woman has the same last name as this guy. Now he's Spanish, so that particular name is very popular for a Spanish name. So I guess she didn't think nothing of it. And then it said that she had a Facebook business page. So they went on, like, she went on the makeup artist Facebook page, and just was reading everything, and then realized she had a well, what she wanted to do was just do like some sort of background check on her. Um, I'm sorry. She wanted to do like like when you're hiring someone, you want to do a background check or some kind of check. So anyway, this girl was doing background check. Discovered her regular like personal page or so on Facebook, and wound up going on the Facebook page and discovering that the makeup artist was actually the wife. Sorry about my voice, guys. Was actually the wife of the person that she was seeing. And was shocked by it. They had pictures there together with there was a wedding photo. There was their wedding photo was on there. Their anniversary pictures were on there. And then her not realizing, and then when it said married to so and so, which the guy, kind of like really pissed her off. The pictures, I guess, the anniversary and the wedding photo, and there was New Year's pictures of them together, and they're fairly recent, like from last year. And wow, that really pissed her off. And she was kind of like just shocked by what she was seeing, and then her not realizing that she could click. Well, it said the name of her husband, and you can actually click onto that person's name. A Facebook page will pop up if they have one. So I guess she clicked on the husband's name, and yep, lo and behold, his Facebook page popped up. And there it is from 2020. A picture of them together that was posted there. And she was just didn't know like how to feel. And then she was, looking at his whole Facebook page and seeing his mother, his children, the kids when they were little, like him posting about his son's, he has 3 boys, posting like his son's birthdays, all that kind of stuff. How long do we have? 8 minutes. Like, pictures of his son's birth, or like saying like happy birthday to his sons, and Halloween pictures of the kids dressed up for Halloween, and then she found out that he is actually, I think, 50-50s with his wife's business, which is the makeup artist stuff, and found out a bunch of things about him, and what his kids look like, and now her Facebook page just recently had like Happy Thanksgiving, but no photos of anything. He had a 2020 picture of him and her together, and then like the rest were like I said, his mother's photo and his family pictures with his mom. But what we found out was that, or what she found out rather, was that I guess he was saying he was taking care of his father, and he was actually with her and the kids. Not necessarily with he's probably visiting his father with her and the kids. And there was the pictures that he went on vacation Florida with her. I think it was from like Actually, he gave her a line of bullshit, and then he was actually in Florida on vacation with his wife and kids. Um, but she's like, but then she's looking at all this, and she's like, I feel like a fucking idiot, a real fucking idiot. Because she felt so stupid that he, she assumed that they were separated, not living in the same house. But anyway, what she wound up doing was, she worked for, she went on this website and like looked up his name or something. Like I said, or not. Well, she was looking up the wife's name to do background check, and because like I said, she wanted to hire this woman to be the makeup artist for her daughter, so she, was looking at stuff, and that's how she found out. I guess like he was 50-50s with his wife, for her makeup thing, and they owned like commercial property, and where they lived, the town they lived at, that he actually had like, he was trying to rent to own his house or something like that. I don't know, just a bunch of stuff, and she's like totally, like, she saw him before he left to go on vacation. He was told her that he was going to be away and all this, and she was just like going on the Facebook page to see if him or her were posting anything. But like I said, that's what she saw, the Happy Thanksgiving thing, that was recently posted by his wife. But he didn't seem to have anything on his, like, he hasn't been active since 2020. But he's probably like so extremely busy that he wasn't even on there. But the whole time he was gone, she was just so depressed. I've actually been pretty depressed, myself. There's like, she hurt her back. Like I hurt my back so bad that I couldn't get out of bed for like 3 days. But then I'm like thinking about this and how many men do this shit to, and how many women do this shit. Like, they're like completely living double lives and don't give a darn. Like, they just do it like it's funny. She actually tried to throw hints to him. And then she said, "Oh, I got information for this makeup artist, and she goes by this name." And he was like, "Oh, really? Dude, I don't know if he was playing stupid, or trying to play it off or whatever, just to keep the girl." Because he wants to keep her on the side, and he probably wants to keep her on the side and have like two women. Then he turned around and said to her, "Oh, if anybody messes with me or my kids, all I gotta do is make phone calls," whatever the heck that means. And that, and then he says, oh, he said my life, and I guess she thought he said my wife. And he goes, "Oh, no, not my wife. I'm still trying to get rid of her." Just like that. And then she said that, and he starts laughing. Then he goes, "Oh, not like that. I'm not trying to get rid of her like that. I meant divorce. I'm still trying." But from what she understood, he was already going through. He said he's still trying. That means he's still in the house with her. And he never once like invited her to his house at all. And she couldn't figure this out. And and it's because she's still living there. She's still living at the house. That's why that he never invites her over. I'm not sure why the girl did not realize that. That's why that she never got invited. And I don't blame the girl for being pissed. Not mine at all. Because, that hurts people. And then he says he didn't want to cause drama. But he is causing it, sort of. And I don't know if they're going to be able to if she's going to be able to confront him, because she does not want to, she loves him, and she doesn't want to give him up for anything. So, I don't know. So that's like been bothering me. I feel bad. Like, if a person has a conscience, they feel bad for the wife, and the kids. I mean, his kids are like older now. But she still feels bad for the kids, and feels bad that he's like he's not really being honest. And that's a shame. So I don't know if anybody else can relate to the story, but I don't want to reveal who the girl is, and I don't want to reveal who the guy is. But it's really heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. I had something similar situation. I was involved with a guy, and he wasn't married. He had a fiance, and said he wasn't with her. And I knew he had a little girl, and she would bring the little girl to visit him. But then I saw her staying there, like overnight. So I wasn't sure what was really going on. And then the one day, for some reason, she came over with the baby, and she was like banging on my door, and I'm like, who is banging on my door? And then I answered the door, and she was standing there holding the baby, and she said, "Oh, have you seen him? I was just looking for him." And I'm like, how the heck did she know to knock on my door? And all this stuff. And then I was like, I felt horrible about that. And then I was like, man, I gotta ignore I gotta ignore this guy. And then, so I was hanging out with a friend, actually getting my hair braided. And I don't know how this subject, well, you know what, that should be another video. But like, how the subject came up, but somehow I got accused of saying he had AIDS or something, or HIV, or whatever the hell it is. And everybody, like, completely turned on me and thought I had said this about this gentleman. And I was like, I did not say that about him. And there was just a huge fight, and I said F off. I just like didn't I just cut him right off. I didn't bother talking to him for like the longest time. And then he came up. And then when I came home one day, like, he was with his little girl, like, in the foyer or whatever you want to call that, a hallway, whatever. And I talked to the little girl, and then I completely ignored him, and he was like later that evening, he like knocked on the door, and he's like trying to like get my attention. I'm like, screw you, I don't want your attention. And then like, I don't know, he kept saying, oh, how you doing, or something, I don't know. But like, we somehow started talking, and I told him, he was bringing up that thing again, and I told him that I did not say that about him. Like, why would I do that? And he was just, I don't know, he was just whatever. But he recently was like trying to get me to go over his house. I don't know, I'm not sure what his motive was. But I had to talk to him like once in a while. It was just weird. But him and his brothers are like still on the Facebook. He's on my Facebook, but I don't know, he's just weird. But like I said, I don't know if I can relate to this, but I feel sorry for the husband, or I feel sorry for the wives that get cheated on, and the husbands that get cheated on for like absolutely no reason at all. I don't know. He was saying that, she was telling this girl that his wife did this, his wife did that. I don't know. It's like a really screwed up situation. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to go back to bed, I guess. Thanks, guys, for watching. And if you've ever experienced that, leave a comment below if you like. If the comments aren't turned off. The comments might be turned off because I was having issues, but feel free to like, subscribe, if you want, and have a great day.